Okay, those we are live and clear, and we are good to go. Yes, good morning to everyone. Let me hope we are all doing well. We thank God for the life and the business as well. We believe more wins are still coming. It's a matter of time, and remember, patience needed in the business. Okay, let us not think that we are in a betting game. No, this is not betting. This is a sure deal. As long as you are ready to keep adding on your money. Yes, it's a matter of keep adding. You had 100. Tomorrow you will be having 200. The other day 300, like that. That's how they accumulate money, through consistency. But when you give up, automatically your money, you will keep reducing it, because you will be using it while you are not adding on that money. So therefore, in crypto, we need time. First of all, we need time. Okay, we need time. And again, in that time, why we always say that we need time, it's because we need to learn. Yes, it's because we need to learn. Okay, and I believe everything that you do, you have to first learn. Whether to drive a car, you have to learn it. Whether to ride a motorcycle, you have to learn it. So everything you do, you first learn, then you get what you want from it. Are we together? So the same here, we need to learn first, and getting money will be the simplest way. Okay, so like I told you, we have to always first look at the Bitcoin, how it is performing, and we can see whether we are going to get big percentages or not. Okay, like I told you last time when we had a class, I told you that since we have this movement on Bitcoin, we expect a good movement. That's what I told you, because we had put this our trend line, showing us, since we had this breakout and market came back to test it. Hey, I'm not sharing screen.
Is it screen?
Sorry. Oh, I saw the screen was on, but it's okay. Sorry guys, but I believe now it is on. Is my screen on, ladies and gentlemen, now?
Yeah, it is on.
Okay. Now I was talking about this trend line. Okay, this trend line that you are seeing here. So you can see market breaking it at this point. Okay, let me first remove the indicator as well. We can have the plain chart. Okay, so you have to make your work very smart. The chart should be very smart, not like having many drawings. You can always put some small drawings for you to identify where the market is going. So we can look at this point here. When we draw this trend line at the top of the candles, it is connected at the previous high, then at the lower high, then here we have another lower high at this point. But we can see at this point here, market breaking this trend line. The market is breaking the trend line. So after break through the trend line at this point, whenever we break, we have to come back and test. So the drawing should be like this. Whenever we break, let us assume that this is our trend line, like this, and this is how the market is moving under the trend line. Like this. Okay, like that. So if we come and break the trend line like this, we have to come back and test it, then we move up. That is the right way of market movement. Are we together? So therefore we mark the previous high, which is this. Okay, we put line like this. Therefore our entry will be at this point. The entry will be here because the market is testing the trend line. This is our entry 1. Our entry 1. That is it. Okay? Are we getting the format? We have to first break. After breaking, we come back and test. That is what is happening here. We can see that after breaking this trend line, we see this market coming back to test the trend line. Here we tested the trend line, and you can see now this is our support. This line, the red one, it is our support. It is supporting market. And whenever we respect this area here, automatically we are likely to break the previous high, whereby the previous high is here. Are you getting the point? So this market is likely to go back to this point. From here, it is likely to go back to that point, whereby it is 3%. If you enter the BTC right now, we expect 3% from it, because we have to break this one, this high. Even though this is high, but again this is high. Why? It's because we are above the previous lower high. The previous lower high that we have is here. This is the current one. Previous lower high, it is here. We had 2, 1 and 2. So this, the second one, we can see the market breaking it. If we draw line, the market is above it, was above it. You get the point? So since we break this lower high, automatically that is a new higher high. So this point here where we are, it is a higher high. Are we getting the point? So now, since this is a higher high, we have to come back and break it. We have to come back and break this level. So we expect Bitcoin to push harder and break this level, whereby we expect the 3%. It is the same here. We form high, we come back and test the trend line, we push harder and break the previous high. That's how the market should move if we are using the trend lines. Okay? This trend line is working as resistance. But when we break it and we come back and test it, it will be support. Whenever we are below it, whenever candles are below the line, that is automatically resistance. When the market was below it, when it was around here, this line was resistance. But after breaking it, and again the same line which was resistance, it is now support, because the market is above it. Are we getting the point? So that's how they do analyze the market. So someone was talking about measuring. Let me first remove this. Measuring. How do you measure the percentage? It is a good question. Now, to measure percentage, automatically you first do the analysis and you see where are the possible points where this market can reach. Now at this moment, we decided to enter from here, expecting this coin to break this previous high. Therefore, since we expect the market to break the previous high, automatically our take profit should be below the previous high. Are we together? So it's up to you now to take 3% or 2% or 1%, but just know the target is the previous high. Therefore, to measure your take profit, You must first understand where is this market going. Are we together? Where is this market going? And in most cases, we normally use Fibonacci to get our entries and our exits. By the use of Fibonacci, you can be able to understand that when we move from 0, we go to 23, we go to 38. You get the point? So when you measure from 0, maybe to 38, maybe to 23, the percentage that you will get from there, it is the percentage we will take. For example, let me open this coin called put. Where it is? Let me check. Okay, let us use this. Now, this coin, let us turn on the fib here. Okay, now when you look at this coin, it was in a downtrend. It was coming from 0, moving forward to 23 and 38. Are we together? So therefore, you could enter anywhere between 0 and 23. For example, if I had entered at this point, I measure knowing that this market is either going to 23 or 38. If you decide to take profit at 38, now you have to pull this up to 38. And I told you, make sure you leave a distance between the take profit target and your measurement. For example, like here, me, I'm taking profit at this point. And when you check the distance between here and the 38, of course, there is a distance. This is 10%. In brackets, I think you can be able to see that. It is a... But someone may not be interested in 10%. He may be interested in 5%. So I have to make... Now this is 5%. Therefore, it is your decision. But according to the fib, is telling you that from 0, we are heading to 23 and 38. So it's up to you. Which percentage do you want from the market? Are we smart on that? Which percentage do you want from the market? And the tool that we are using to measure, it is called the price range. The tool that we use to measure, it is called the price range and is under measure. It is under measure. When you go to the tools, if you have the trading view, go to tools, you will see the Kawadi price range. Are we together? Or you can use even data and price range. It can also work, but for it can give you the period of time you spend in the coin. It can give you the number of days. It can give you details when you are using this one. Are you seeing it? So for it can give you even number of candles. I don't know whether you are observing this. It is showing you the percentage, but here it is showing you 40 bars. It is talking about the candles, and it can give you the number of days you can take up to this point. Now, for example, let me first remove it and I pick it from here. Now let us say that we entered on this red candle, the red candle, and we wanted like 6%. So it will give you, let me remove the first one, we get the clear picture. We want 6%. Now when you look at the chart, to reach 6%, it was this candle that reached 6% that we needed. This candle. Now this candle, if you count days, it was 1 day. From here on red up to this candle where we get our 6%, it was the period is 1 day. And it is showing you there are 8 bars, 8 candles. Are we together? It can show you that there are 8 bundles, 8 candles that helped you to get the 6%. So if we count them, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 candles. Though in brackets here they are saying bars, but they are talking about candles. Are we getting the point? So these are 2 measurement tools that we can use. One is called the price range. Another one, it is called the data and price range. Even we have this data range, but for it can't go up. It can just count for you the bars only and days. It will not give you the percentage. Okay? For it, we can't use it. Maybe if we want to count the bars. So it is called the date range. For it can count the bars only. But the price range can count the percentage, and the date and price range can also show you the percentage. Can we all be able to measure the percentage, or you are lost? Okay? So that is how we normally measure. Before you measure, you must know where is this market going. I think we are done with that. You must first know. Meaning to know that you will be knowing how to analyze market. There you can know how to measure. There's no way you will be measuring what you don't know. I think that is the right way. You can't measure what you don't know. Last night I shared with you this coin called FET. This was it. This was it. And this was my drawing. When you look at this coin had already left the 0 line. It had already left the 0 line. But since we were not yet touched the 38 line, which is at this level. That's why I shared this signal, knowing that it will first drop a bit, but finally we have to touch the 38 line. That's why I gave you the 3%. Because the target was almost at 3%. You can see when we try to go to the line, it was 3.8. Since it was not 4, I don't normally give like a 2.5%, 3.5. I don't normally put points in my take profits. At least I give you 4, 3, 2, 5 like that. I don't give points. So that's why I measured, and I find that it is around 3 point on the line where we are where the market is going. So I decided to give you 3% flat. Are we getting the point? That's how we measure. You measure when you know that the market is going to this side. If it happens, and this candle continue moving up and closes above this 61, we are likely to go to the next step, whereby if we close above 61, this market will always come back, will always come to the 100 line. The 100 line is here at the top. But when I measure, it is around 8%. But if you feel like you're not contented with 8, you can reduce and take 5. Then it is okay. That is okay with you. That is okay with you. Because we all have our own choices. You may be interested in 10%. Me, I may say, okay, you know what? 5% is enough for me. And I can stop from there. Are we getting the point? Okay? Now, okay, last time, on last class that we had, I had told you to trade this coin called DIA to take 5%. It is still running. We had a small ranging around this area. Market has been here for some good time. That's why we trade in the market. But now I believe for those who entered this coin, I think you are around you are in 2.5%. But I have told you to take the 5%. You get the point? So it's you to decide. Are you taking 3% or you are taking 2%? The decision, final decision, is yours. Me, I will give you the way how to do it. Then it's you to decide. Are you taking 3%? Are you taking 2%? Or you are taking 10%? Are we getting the point? Yes, that's how we measure. Another one talked about in the group. Another one talked about getting big percentages. I think was it. I think so. Yes. Big percentages, on how to get big percentages, because I tried but it doesn't work for me. And another one was saying how to calculate the percentage. I think that one we are done with it. So this one was talking about the Newton was saying how to get the big percentages. I think we talked about this, that to get big percentage, it will be according where the market is. For example, you may measure from here to 38 and you find that you have 10% on this coin. When you go to another coin, you measure and you find that from 0 to 38 it is just 2%. What brings that? It is the volume. You find the percentages are not equal. From 0 to 38 they are very different. Therefore, if you find that the volume is high, you will measure big percentage. Okay? Then another thing, from 61 to 100, also percentage, it is not the same. You find from 61 to 100, you can find that we have 10% or 15%. Or on another coin, we have only 5%. So it will be according where have you find the market and which volume is there. It will be according to the volume. And another thing, another way that we can handle this, it is when the market is down, completely down. You get a point? If the market is too down, we expect to get much money. While you are crying for floating loss, for us we normally see that as an opportunity. Now look at this. Look at this. This coin is from a discount level by the use of smart money concept. Therefore, since this is a discount and we had this high because this was lower high, but you can see market closed above it at this point. Let me show you here. This was the highest point, but now since we can see this market breaking it and coming back to test the block, we expect again this market as well to break this previous high. If you can be patient enough, you can look at the 18% from this coin. From this coin, you can look at 18%, and it is possible. Though you may wait. it is period of time. You can take some good time waiting for this. But if you are kind of you are this person who is always busy, you can always look at this type of trades. Wait for market to touch the discount level and where we have block. That's what I told you. Make sure at discount level we have a broker that can support it. Let me show you one which is hanging there. This block is not fine. This discount level, it is hanging. Another one, let me check. Now this one is okay because it is having block within it. We have this light blue block and we have this black which is a discount level. That means this point is stronger than the other one. One more. Okay, this one, the block is this side and the discount level is this side, so therefore this discount level is on risk. Are you getting the difference?
Yes, please.
Now since this one is hanging alone, we cannot trust it 100%. You cannot put your 500 here. My dear friend, you take your 3% and get out. Let me show you banana. I'm having my $500 in a coin called banana, and I'm going to give you the reason why. Don't just go in the market and you feel like waiting for 10%. No way. You see banana? On banana we have block. This is our discount level here. Where it is, we have another block which is light blue or sky blue, whichever. The block is still valid. Why? Because it was created at this point, and here market is testing it, and at the same time where market is testing it, it is where we have the discount level. I shared with you this coin to take 10%. Do you think I'm lying? Hey, do you think I'm lying? I'm in this coin and I'm waiting for my 10%. You know, you people, you don't trust me. Okay, let me show you. Someone is saying he's not seeing my screen. Are you sure? Who is now talking? We don't have class monitor. Class monitor, where are you? You should mute those people. Let me show you. I'm sharing my screen here. You know, I want to show you that I'm trading this coin. You may think that I'm not trading it. I'm here to prove you wrong. That I'm also trading it. Good. Let me first stop sharing here. I'm sharing screen here on my screen. Oh, okay. I join using this email. Okay, let me hope I'm live and clear now. Is my screen on? Oh no. Not
Echoes. It is not on.
What about now?
Anti Alex video Mulundi gum.
Okay. Now it's on.
Okay, so we can look at this coin here. Hey, where is my pen? Let me get the pen. Penning. Uh-huh. You know, people can say, you don't trade. You are just there, you give us signals, you don't trade them. Now, this is the banana I'm talking about. I told you I invested my 500 there. And my target is 10%. You can see it is already in 3.8%, but I'm not selling. Because my target is 10%, but not 3. If you feel like selling at 3%, that is your trading style. But that is not my trading style. If I know that the coin can go there, I will have to wait. But if you feel like for you, you are okay to collect 3% and you enter again, you collect 3% and you enter again, then it is okay. You can put it on cycle and you trade it. You get the point? We have many ways of trading. You can put this coin on cycle and you put the take profit of maybe like 1.5%. And you keep collecting money. You get the point? Until you collect more than 10%. I believe when you put on cycle, you can collect more than 10%. That is you. And it is good way as well of trading. But me, I don't want stress. I will wait. My 10% I get out once, I look for another coin. The coin that I posted here, I'm targeting 20% and above. I think I have like 2 coins that are on this side. You can see there. This one is already in profit as well. I have a coin called the Inge. I'm targeting my 20% from this coin. That's why I posted it. Don't think that I removed the money. No, the money is still there. I never removed the money. I know you people, you like pausing and remove money. Maybe let me pause. I trade. I remove money. I be trading other coins while I'm waiting for this. No, you are wrong. You will remove money. This coin will pop from nowhere, and you will not be able to put back money. That means you are losing. So when you pause, let me tell you the logic why do I pause. You see, in Royal Chu, you can't exceed 30%. When you are setting take profit, you can be able to put only 30%. What if I want 50%? What can I do? What I do, it's just I pause the coin. When you pause it, it will not sell, remember. It's you to keep monitoring it. So, in settings, even though I put 2% and I pause, even though I put 2% and I pause, but in actual sense I want 50%, I will pause, I wait until I look at the 50%. Immediately, when I turn it on, even though I had my 2% in settings, the robot will definitely sell and give me this percentage, which is 50%. That's the logic. That's how you can simply get more than 30%. But remember, you will do this after analyzing your coin. You are aware that it will give you more than 30%. That's when you pause it. So don't just pause, yet you don't have a reason. You must have a reason why are you pausing the coin. And don't pause to remove money. You will make loss. I'm telling you, you will make loss. Don't pause and remove. Pause while you are targeting big percentages. I mean, these 2 signals, I'm expecting at least, if it is low, maybe 20%. But I don't want to keep seeing them on my dashboard. You know you can be tempted after looking at 10%. While you are making around like $50 or $30, you feel like, oh, let me sell it and I get this money fast. But me, I'm not looking at that. I want my Kamani in full. That is it. So that's I'm trading only 5 coins. 3 are running, and I stopped 2. So I am trading those coins, and with the strategy, of course, that we are using, the double up and the normal one that we normally use. You know, we have many strategies that we can simply use. So it will be according to you and what is your capital. So you know, we base on capital to create the strategies. We base on capital to create strategies. If you want to double up, use it. If you want the normal one, where we had maybe concentrating on drop, then this side you have your buys. First buy, someone you want to buy with $30 at every drop, but make sure you have a drop here, enough drop. We are talking about 40%. We are talking about 30%. If you calculate them at once, you can simply get at least 40%, 30%. There you are somehow okay. You get a point. Hey, are you lost? So we click add. For those who are new, you don't know how to set your strategy. Let me show you. You come here on your Royal. At the bottom here, we have the word mine. Okay, we have mine. We click it, and you look for the word my strategy settings. Okay, my strategy settings. Open it. Now we are time bad. And click on this plus. Click it, and it will take you on this page. On this page, what you will submit there, it's what you want, or it will be according to the capital you have. Are we together? So first know what is your capital, and again first know how many coins do you want to buy. I told you you can be having $500, but you trade 2 coins, and someone is trading 1, and another one is trading 3. You all have reasons why you decided to trade those coins. You get a point. But meaning your strategies are very different. You are getting a point. Your strategies are very different because you are trading 2 coins, another one is trading 1, another one is trading 3. That the strategy cannot be the same at that moment. Though we all have the same capital. Are we getting the point? So now you come here and simplify your strategy. Come there and simplify your strategy on optional. Just write, what is your first buy? My first buy is $15. Put it there. Your first buy is $15. What is your capital? Another question. My capital that I want to invest in this coin is 250. That is what? My strategy. 250. I'm giving you an example. I'm giving you knowledge. It's you now to make a decision. You get a point? So here, though I have 500, but me I have decided to trade 2 coins each to take 250, and my first buy is $15. Okay, now I will come here, I put my $15, and now I will have to first know how many margin calls will I buy. How many margin calls will I buy? If I'm to use the double up strategy, obviously the margin calls will be less. Okay, I told you we have the strategy we are following. That box, let me get it here, and we see. Hey, go come. Okay, no, it is not loading. Okay, this is it. Let me get it here. It is hiding. Okay, it is here. Now we are using this table. Get your capital and divide by these digits you are seeing on the right hand side. Get your capital and divide by one of these digits. What you get, it is your first buy, and in that line it will be your margin call, number of margin calls. If you get your capital and you divide by 15, what you get, let us say you get 6. The 6 is your first buy. Number of margin calls, 3. Are you getting the point? Now, for example, we are going to get our capital divided by 15 and we see what we get. Now, when we come here and we get the 250 divided by the 15, we are getting 16. Therefore, the 16 is our first buy. Number of margin calls, 3. Are we getting the point? It is here. The strategy is here. 15. We are dividing the capital to 15. And which is the 3 you are seeing here, it is the number of margin calls. If you get your capital and divide by 13, what you get will be your first buy, and here you have 4 margin calls. So we are going to create a strategy. So we come here and we put the 3. 3 is the number of margin calls here. But the first buy is 16.6. It's what we will get. It's what we will put there. Okay, is 16.6. The number of margin calls, we have only 3. Yeah, 3. The take profit here, we keep the normal one 3%, and the rest here we make them 0.01. 0.01. Then we put it in cycle. Click this cycle and make sure it is showing one shot. Then we click here on margin configuration. On margin configuration, it's where you will find what we call the drop. Most of you normally ask me, I normally see 20% drop on your signals. Where can I put them? The 20% is for emergency, but we said you can have more than 20%. We can talk about 40%. We can talk about 30%. Are we getting the point? If you keep the default settings, that means this one it is around 12%. But after doing your analysis, you can see this coin can drop how long, how far. It can drop maybe 10%. If it can drop 10%, I will keep my default settings. But if I measure and I find that this coin is likely to drop 30%, I will definitely change these settings until I get the 30% drop in total. Hope you are getting the point. So it will be according what you have observed from the chart, and you come here, you edit the settings, or even you increase the number of margin calls. Hope we are together. That's how they create what we call the strategy. Okay, following up the double up strategy, we keep these default settings on right hand side, the 2, the 4, the 8, meaning it is 2 times 16.6. It is the second buy. Here we have 4 times 16.6, because the 16.6 is our first buy. Are we getting the strategy? Then we confirm. We confirm there, and we save. Are we together? But I told you, please make sure here you have enough knowledge. I told you we change here according to the drop. We expect the coin to drop. One coin you can see, you can look at the chart and you find that it can easily drop 10%. Then if you have the 12% in total here, then you are safe. If you find that the drop can be 30%, then please make sure you change these drops and you get the total, which is 30%, such that you stay safe. Otherwise, you will face it hard, the market will drop, and please don't edit as you are reducing. We want to put 1%, 0.5. That is nonsense. Don't. Ibyo byali byedda. We are no longer using 0.5 as a drop. That is out. Completely out. We have seen market dropping from nowhere. Now, what if it drops when you are sleeping and you had your 0.5? Will you survive? You will find yourself in negative 25. And there you will spend like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you start crying. You know, your business is not working. Who told you that it is my business? As long as you decided to join it, it is your business. You own it. You get? You own it. Therefore, if you own it, you must look for the ways how you are going to milk money from it. How you are going to make money from it. You get the point? So, it's your responsibilities to learn. For us, we are always here to teach you, to give you free knowledge, and it's you to put it in practice. And you make money. Please, don't edit the settings as you are reducing them. I think I'm done. We click confirm. Not so? We click confirm and we save. So when you save, your strategy will come here and will be having its title there. The capital is 250. Now, whenever we place a signal, what you do, you come on signal here. Come here on group. Let us say that it is this group. The signal, this is just a number for the signal. It is a tracking number. The name of signal is called the people. For you, what you want, it is to know the name of coin, which is people. The take profit is 3%. As long as you have seen this signal in time, don't look at these 5 minutes. Don't trade after 5 minutes. Don't look at it. I've shared this signal at 8. Exactly at 8. Now for you are coming at 8:30 and you want to trade it as well. Please, you are wrong. I told you we share signals from 8 up to 8:30. In between this time, that's when we share signal. You have to at least you have to spare 30 minutes looking on your phone waiting for the signals. If you cannot be able to go to chat and look for your own signals, this is the time when we share signals, both evening and the morning ones. Are we getting a point? In the evening, it is the same. So our BD PM and AM, the time is the same. That's when we share signal. Okay? Now, after knowing the name of signal, they take profit, and you are in time, go to your Royalchu. Come here on your Royalchu, click back, and make sure you are on home page. Home page, we are meaning here. Here, click home and click this search button. Click that search button. When you click it, it will take you here where it is having the word search. click on all. Okay, click on all, then search the name of coin is called people. All together is called people. Now people is here, just click on it. That is the people we want. When you click on it, that is how they set signal. I'm teaching you how to set a signal for you who are new. To place a signal, that's how we place it. Click I understand, click create, and click create again. Click I understand. Come here on trade settings. Okay, then come here manually create. Click there. Come here on choose a strategy setting. Click there. It will take you on your strategies. Select the strategy you want. Click on it. For example, we want this one. We are going to click on this, the first one. When you click on the first one, please note its first buy, because whenever you click it, it will change the first buy to default setting. Ours was 16.6. That's what we need to put here. Hope we are together. Just remove and put 16.6. There, look at take profit. Is it what they shared? Because at times I give you 4, 5, 7, and 10. Make sure it is the same here. If the signal was talking about 3, here it should be 3. If it was 4, then here it will be 4. From there, you click save. You click confirm. And you click activate. You click activate. And you click create. There you are done. That's how they place a signal. Hope we are together. Anyone lost? Anyone lost? The chiras is done really?
No.
Okay, that's good. We are done with this side. I've showed you how to pick a good signals for big percentages. I've showed you how to measure those percentages. I've showed you how to calculate your drop, how to create your own strategy. Now what else do you want from me? Any questions? Petero, do you have a question?
Thank you. Yes, Coach, I have a question.
Yes, please.
I was suggesting,
Yes.
If at all we could share this video, if it is recorded, for other people to repractice.
Including you. You can also rewatch it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I will share the link in the group. I think it is being recorded, and I will share it.
Helen, what's wrong with you?
Thank you.
Kare, thank you for coming.